just having witnessed the Jumbo-Visma demo in Gent-Wevelgem, this Wednesday, the 29th of March, brings us Dwars Door Vlaanderen. At 183 kilometers, it's the shortest cobbled classic and hence endurance is slightly less of an issue. Will Jumbo-Visma demonstrate again? I'm frankly not excluding it. Two of the key climbs are the Canarieberg with 65k to go and the Knokteberg-Othon combo with about 50k to go. And besides these, except for the first 50k, there's basically nothing but ups and downs to do the necessary damage. Looking at the winners of the final 10 editions, it's all one-day specialists. More importantly, 6 of these editions were won solo, twice by Terpstra and once by Jelle Wallijs, Lampaert, Van Baarle and Mathieu van der Poel. 2013, 18 and 19 were decided in a sprint of a small group, won by Gatto, Lampaert and Van der Poel respectively, and only the 2016 edition was won by de Bussere in a reduced bunch sprint. Last Friday, the E3 Prijs treated us on a true spectacle, featuring the main Ronde van Vlaanderen contenders Pogačar, Van Aert and Van der Poel. Those who chose Dwars Door Vlaanderen as a general repetition for the Ronde are amongst others Philipsen and Pidcock. Here's an overview of some of the riders lining up with previous Dwars Door Vlaanderen experience, comprising only one former winner, Dylan van Baarle, and some riders with an above average number of top 10 finishes compared to their starts taken. Drawing my particular attention are Tiesj Benoot, Turgis, Pidcock, Merlier and Lutsenko. Here's the riders to watch in my opinion. At Soudal Quickstep, Alaphilippe hasn't managed yet to make a fist this year, but I have this feeling he may turn that around as from Wednesday. They can also send Ballerini in the attack and hope for the reduced bunch to make it back to the front to sprint with Merlier. Jumbo-Visma can appear with a strong lineup wherever they want, as they're doing here with Van Baarle, Benoot, who rode into the top 10 here on 5 out of his 7 earlier participations, and Kooi, who just comes off a great performance in Brugge de Panne and looking strong in Gent-Wevelgem too. We may well see all 3 of them making it into the front group. I'm not sure what happened to Welles in Gent-Wevelgem, yet he was seriously off the pace. Has his early season window come to an end? I'm not sure. Also Hirschi is a question mark. Bjerg and Trentin on the other hand looked fairly good. All that being said, I'm going to stick with Welles for Dwars Door Vlaanderen. At Lotto Destiny, Vermeer seems to be riding into form, yet I'm going to stick with the leaf for this one. Jasper Philipsen blew the pack to pieces in Brugge de Panne, yet suffered in Gent-Wevelgem. He'll still be the man to watch at Alpecindo. At Groupama FDJ, we're back to the Koen Madouas duo, who proved their strength by coming 6th and 8th respectively in the E3 Classic. For this race, I'll also be keeping a keen eye on Alexei Lutsenko at Astana. As far as Ineos is concerned, Pidcock skipped Gent-Wevelgem after all, yet will be looking to stretch his legs in Dwars Door Vlaanderen. I expect him to be very eager. Ganna took a tumble in Gent-Wevelgem, yet has been reported to be okay and has become a classics rider to reckon with. At Total Energie, I'm going to go with Turgis, who started this race thrice before, managing to end in 8th and 2nd, so this race definitely suits him. And at Trek, Pedersen does not yet seem to be at his best, but he's doing better than Stuyven. Sepp van Marke at Israel Premier Tech performed very well in Gent-Wevelgem, and that will have raised his spirits. And then there's a bunch of other riders worth keeping an eye on, yet whom have till date not been able to make a fist. Polit at Bora Hansgrohe, Bettiol at EF, Christophe at Juno X and Mathis Louvel at Arkea Samsic. Bringing me once more to a long list of 20 riders. For my starts, given the history of race winners here, I'll be prioritizing the adventurers, some of them also being fast and with a good chance to win should a fairly large group go to the finish line. Benoot and Pidcock get 4 stars. Van Baarle, Kung and Madouas get 3 stars. Welles, De Lee and Pedersen get 2 stars. Van Marke and Ganna each get 1 star. Will Jumbo-Visma do another 2-man time trial, this time with Van Baarle and Benoot? To be honest, it would not surprise me. The potential disrupting factor in there is Pidcock. After having missed out on a few races, he'll be eager and looking to prime his body for Sunday. So I'm going with a win by Pidcock ahead of Benoot and Van Baarle. Thanks for watching and see you on Wednesday for my Ronde van Vlaanderen preview.